Testing, testing. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. I want to say good evening, but it's actually technically considered afternoon. I am glad to be here, and I am certainly glad that you guys are here. Welcome to Awaken Spiritual Community. And I want to welcome you guys online. If you are watching now, or if you happen to be watching later, we welcome you, and we're so glad you're a part of this community. We're very grateful and thank you for being here and being a part of us. I ask at this time that you put your phones on silent. Check your phones. Make sure that they are on silent. Thank you. Okay. And if you are visiting and have never been here before, we welcome you. Just know that once you visit, you are no longer a visitor. You are now considered family. If you are tuning in online for the first time, that goes for you as well. You are no longer a visitor. You are part of the Awaken family once you tune in, and we are glad to have you. If you're not connected with us, if you're a part of the family or not, and you're not connected and getting texts, please text the word love to 844-992-3033, and you will get updates and announcements that we send out to the people who are part of this community. That's, again, text the word love to 844-992-3033. So I think that covers the initial welcome and, bringing everybody into the room. Before I go any further, I'm going to ask, if you don't mind, if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Or not, if you're not comfortable, but please be willing and turn inward. Let us go inward to the upper consciousness, a higher level of consciousness. Get still. Take a deep breath, please. Another deep breath. And the last deep breath, please take it and let it out audibly. Yes. Into the room we come, into the room we are. It is something about letting that breath out audibly that says, okay, I'm planted. I am here now. So I know and I acknowledge that there is only one power, one source, one infinite intelligence, one God, one spirit. That spirit is in everything. It is everything, and everything is within the divine oneness of spirit. I am within that spirit. You are within spirit. I know that it is within this spirit that I live, move, and have my being. I am called and know that I am called to live, move, and have my being in God. We really are God expressed here on the earth. I take responsibility for that today. Knowing that I am declaring that my light is shining. Your light is shining. All that you have need of, it's already been supplied. Whatever it is already done. All is well, all is well, all is well. All is well, all is well. All is well with my health. All is well with my finances. All is well with my family and loved ones. All is well with this community. We are a light in the world. And even though I know that we can count the seeds in an apple, however, you cannot count the trees that the seed produces. So we are seeds, and we are planted, not knowing what fruit we will bear and how much, but we are here and committed to planting the seed. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here. I know that you're going to be blessed as a result of being here. A special blessing on Minister Shari when she brings the word in song and in spoken word, that the Spirit will radiate through her. Give us ears to hear, hearts be open to hear and to live, that it may be demonstrated, whatever it is that we get as a result of being here. I am so grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for my words. I know that my words will not return to me void. And so I know that it is already done. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you guys for indulging me. I just kind of was feeling it and having a moment there. Let's see what we have next. Did that? Oh, it's time for meet and greet. So is Minister Shari, you guys going to do the meet and greet song? Okay. So at this time, we ask that you get up, greet your neighbor. If you're not comfortable hugging, you can do a namaste. You can do a namaste, wakanda forever. Whatever it is, a handshake, whatever you're comfortable with. Greet your neighbors and let them know who you are and that you're glad to be here.
Great day. Thank you, Minister Frankie. I was taking it all in. I was enjoying it along with you all, just being in the moment. And now we're meeting and greeting, knowing that there's only one love, one life, and one light. Thank you, Spirit. And we're shining brightly. Shining brightly, one love, one life, one light. Thank you, Spirit. And we're shining brightly, one love, one life. That's who we are. One light. Thank you, Spirit. And we're shining brightly, one love, one life, yeah, one light. Thank you, Spirit. And we're shining brightly, one love. Come on, Corey. One light. Can you bring the guitar up, please? Shining brightly, one love, one life, one light. Is it up? Shining brightly. Can you turn it up some more, please? Thank you. It's great to see all these faces in the room. Minister Frankie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Minister Shari. Now it is time for us to go over our vision and mission statement. And we ask if you would read it with me as we go forward. Our vision statement is: we are a global community that recognizes, honors, and nurtures the dignity and uniqueness of all people and the oneness of creation. Yes. That's good. That's a tall order, and that's a tall vision. And our mission statement is: we connect through the energy of loving kindness, spiritual practice, and sacred service. Yes. Keep going backwards. Okay. Why is it going backwards? Next is the announcements. Is that the first announcements, or did I go too fast? Yep. There it is. Okay. So We are having how many, did anybody here today attend the Matrix movie a few weeks we had ago? We had the Matrix movie on a Friday night a few weeks ago. So we are doing it again. It is scheduled for August the 21st, which is this Friday, 7 p.m. Popcorn will be served, and it is Matrix Reloaded. So this is
So yeah, a couple of weeks ago we did the original Matrix. Can you believe it was 27 years ago? That's crazy. And we all sat in the room just stunned because when they talk about AI now, we know what they're talking about. It was amazing. Our minds were blown, all the little nuggets that were dropped in the Matrix. And so some wanted to, because we are partnered with Heartlight to put this on. So it was mostly Heartlight in the room. So we were going to know Awaken going to show up. And it was just a fun time. And we talked after just to share what nuggets we picked up. So come join us. Invite. So this Friday at 7 it starts, but the doors open at 6:30. What is it? BYOB? Yeah, we're adults. Beverages.
okay. All right, thank you. I look forward to that. Next, we have Ask and Awaken every fourth Sunday. And this month it is August the 23rd, which is that next Sunday? Next Sunday. Wow. Oh, Sauda is going to be doing music. Oh, you guys may not know Sauda, but she is a sweet, sweet voice and a sweet spirit. So Ask and Awaken is where we celebrate anniversaries, birthdays, anything special that you have going on. We eat. It's potluck. We ask that you bring a dish. We also have an opportunity, we call it Ask and Awaken, because that is when we have an opportunity to ask questions, anything that's concerning us. We want to know more about New Thought, any questions you have, maybe challenges, or something you want to share or discuss. Reverend Ned is definitely will be present, and he is our head minister of education, and Minister Shari will be present. And so we just kind of have a good time. It's an opportunity to connect with each other, kind of get to know the mindset and the different things that you're not alone. Because I know I feel like I've been in this teaching a long time, but I really still feel very, very new, because I knew about it, but I didn't know what it was. And so, I mean, yes. And so just kind of knowing that it's a thing and it keeps going on and on. So I'm just learning a lot more myself. And then embracing the oneness that we really are with God and who we're called to be, for real, for real. Guided meditation every first Sunday of the month at 3:30 in the lighthouse next door. On the second floor, we have guided meditation. That is every first Sunday at 3:30. And right after the meditation, you can come right on into the service at 4:30. You guys get your calendars out, save the date. This is hard to believe, but Minister Shari has been the spiritual director of this Awakening Spiritual Community for 1 year. And for those of you who were here in the beginning, it seems like it's been longer, like forever, but it's been a year. And it came quick, but it's like we definitely did not want this time to go by without honoring her and acknowledging the work that she has put in and the times that she has been. She's committed. She's here if nobody else is here. And so we want to do something to honor her. We want to make sure you save the date. That is September the 12th and September the 13th. So we're going to do something on that Friday afternoon. Don't know the times yet, but just block it off. And September, on that Sunday service, will be definitely dedicated to her. So September the 12th and 13th, we will be celebrating and honoring Minister Shari, our minister and spiritual director. So please plan to be here and be a part of. Yes, we just want to really, really honor her. Okay? I think. Is that all of the announcements? Nope. This one is very important. If you're in need of affirmative prayer, we will stand and know the truth with you. We have a practitioner on hand Terry Ann is our practitioner today. So if you need affirmative prayer after service, she will meet you in the lighthouse and pray with you and agree with you for whatever it is that you desire. If you are in need of prayer throughout the week, please email that prayer to prayer@awakencarolina.org. prayer@awakeningcarolina.org. And someone will definitely agree with you on your prayer requests throughout the week as well. Speaking of sacred service, many hands make light work. Most of us know what that means. It's like, what one can do, two can do. Whatever. I know some scripture or something about slaying the giants or something like that. It's like, 2, 10,000, the more the merrier is basically what we're saying. And so we're small in number but mighty in, I believe, message. So if you have a talent, if you don't know if you have a talent and just want to volunteer and participate in the service in any way, behind the scenes, AV, of course, we always need someone dealing with audio, visual, things of that nature. If you're digital, computer savvy, if you want to do what I'm doing, let us know. Let the board members know. Terry Ann is a board member. Minister Shari, of course, is president of the board, and we have a couple other board members who are not present right now, but you can let any of us know, and we will definitely put you with the right person if you would like to volunteer. And because there are a lot of opportunities, I like to think of them as really opportunities, because this is an opportunity. I get to do this. I don't have to do this. I get to do this, and it is a privilege. Now it is time for our reading, Science of Mind reading.
Thank you, Frankie. Hi, good evening. So the reading for today from Science of Mind magazine, the small self versus the true self. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. Mary Curie. Life waits on our discovery of natural laws, our discovery of ourselves, and our discovery of our relationship to the great whole. Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. The small self, or ego, is the mask we wear in public. This is the part of us that fears rejection and is shaped by society's standards. It judges us and others, and it influences how we view the world. Our appearance, education, job, money, and success are tied to the ego. Fear stems from this small self. In contrast, we also have a part of ourselves whose power is immeasurable and exists in a state of its innate awareness of its oneness with spirit. Our true self understands our unconditional connection to the divine and to each other. It knows wholeness and oneness. Sorry, I lost my spot. It knows wholeness and oneness are innate and irrevocable. This self sees opportunity, grows, and loves freely, recognizing itself as a spiritual being with endless potential. When facing fear, the true self responds with honesty and care, knowing it belongs to something greater. Our true self is unchangeable and harmonious, loving unconditionally, and in perfect harmony with all. Though we may struggle to act from this place, knowing ourselves as one with God is a great adventure of the human experience. When I am afraid, I particularly struggle to see from my true self. I find that if I can take a breath and dive into an affirmative prayer, I can tap the unwavering rhythm of the universe, find myself and move forward in a position of unity and oneness with confidence and love. The affirmation for today is, that's okay. I'll say it and we can say it together after. I speak, act, and love from my true self, the powerful place of my divinity. So all together. I speak, act, and love from my true self, the powerful place of my divinity. Thank you. And the highlight for today is Pride Month. I want to share, yesterday I went to Pride. I love participating in Pride. As it says here, it's proud to be me. The divine didn't make a mistake. I need no permission to be me. It brings me so much joy to participate in Pride because I am deeply inspired. This idea of giving yourself permission to be yourself is such essential, and I see that. So when I'm surrounded in this community of Pride, it really is an inspiration for me, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Blessings. You know, it's just a nice note to go into meditation. The idea of authenticity and love. Those two go together because the vibration of love requires that you be your authentic self. Right? So this is a time where we go into the inner sanctum because we want to go into that heart space. We want to go into that portal of just deep presence that's always there, right? This is a part that we want to develop a seamless connection with so that our words, our actions, the thoughts and vibrations that we accept, that we resonate with, are in harmony. And the key to getting into this state is your breath. Through your breathing, deep abdominal breathing, expiration longer than inspiration. That helps to facilitate the knowing that you have in mind to now embrace fully with your heart. Because experiencing your true self, resonating with that vibration of love, giving full expression to your authentic self. This is what we want to embrace through meditation. And as you breathe slow and deep, expiration longer than inspiration, you feel a different sense of presence a different sense of you and your surroundings. And allow your attention just to go to your heart area. We always refer and make reference to the heart when we're speaking about ourselves or identifying ourselves. We pat ourselves on the chest, not the head. Because the heart, when that heart starts beating at 21 days in that embryo, that is you going online, where your persona, the mold that is you, is now connected to this universal stream and vibration. Connected in a way you pick up the thoughts and feelings of your mother, of folks, people around you. In the same way, even now your heart can pick up the energy when you walk into a room. And breathe. Slow and deep. Allow yourself to be that portal for the highest expression of consciousness. You wake up that way. You start your day that way. You interact with people that way. And you go to sleep in gratitude for the experience of being that aspect of consciousness that's functioning through this vessel. We are both creator and created. Such a gift. Such a blessing. And breathe. The passion of your heart, that love vibration, with you allowing yourself to just be you. It's such a blessing. And we just want to breathe expiration longer than inspiration. And imagine our hearts resonating, synchronizing, optimizing that conscious stream of infinite potential. And as you breathe, understanding that you're also resonating with peace and joy. the peace and joy that come from that deep internal connection to all that is, to all that will be and ever has been. We are spiritual beings having this human incarnation. And breathe. And know that this state of being is something that you can always return to. And create a signal or code for yourself. To let yourself know what time it is. And it's always time for you to resonate with the vibration of love. To bring your unique frequency and presence to wherever you find yourself. And as we breathe, this is such a perfect note to stay in this state as Reverend Shari comes up, you know, because this is such a nice state to take in her message, to take in her sharing.
Thank you, Dr. Kamau. To be able to share this moment with you all, I want to take a deep collective breath together. Thank you, Spirit. You all feeling good today? Yes, this is a good way to start the week, right? I appreciate our musicians also being with us, Julian and Corey, and they've been helping me with the song. They're helping me. They're helping me. Hold on. But in this moment, as we're preparing again, Dr. Kamau and then even what Monse had shared in the Science of Mind reading, it all just runs and folds together when Minister Frankie opened us up in prayer. Again, taking in this oneness, this love. I appreciate having this community, and I don't take it for granted. So often when I'm talking with you all throughout the week and realize that sometimes, you know, we know that this is people that we can really have a deep conversation with, that understand what we are sharing and talking about, right? And I realize so much of a bubble that I do stay in at times that I may take it for granted. And then when I show back up and to be in this space, I feel that big hug. So now this is a song. I created the lyrics. I put it into AI and it helps to work with me. But it's called A Brand New Me. A brand new me. As Minister Frankie had shared, it's been a year. It's been over a year. I'm going to take all my little time. It's been, 13 months? We're going on 14 months. But it's helped to develop a brand new me. And so now we're going to work on this together. Here we go. Maybe not. Hold on, because we don't hear it. Is it? Hold on for a second, please. It's not on. Hold on. I guess it knocked me off, and I can't find it. Here we go. Let's try it again, Brandon. Let's see if it... My volume is up. Let's see. Let's try it again. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Woke up different today. Sun hit different kind of way. Got my coffee, got my crown. Ain't nobody bringing me down. I've been through it, I know, but that ain't all that I am. No, I used to ask what's wrong with me. Now I'm asking what's possible. Turn my pain into my power. Now I'm unstoppable. I'm a brand new me, brand new me. Walking different, talking different, can't you see? Used to shrink, now I shine. Used to hide, now it's my time. I'm a brand new me, yeah. A brand new me. Used to need everyone's approval. Now I'm approving myself. Used to ask for... Now I'm counting my wealth, peace, joy, my own 2 feet. That's a fortune I can't repeat. I used to ask what's wrong with me. Now I'm asking what's possible. Turning my pain into my power. Now I'm unstoppable. I'm a brand new me, brand new me. Walking different, talking different, can't you see? Used to shrink, now I shine. Used to hide, now it's my time. I'm a brand new me, yeah. Brand new me. Watch me, watch me, watch me grow. Everything I lost just made more room to grow. I ain't running from my story. I'm the proof, I'm the glory. Watch me, watch me, watch me go. I'm a brand new me, yeah. A brand new me. Thank you, Spirit. Watch me. Watch me. A brand new me. Yeah, that's me. That's us. A brand new me. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Corey. Oh, my goodness, a brand new me. A brand new me. I tell you, every time, you know, I may get off the subject a little, but every time I see this version of Shari up here, I just want y'all to know it's a testimony to you. Because you can look at your own life, right? You can see yourself and see how far you've come, if you choose to see it that way. So as we're going through The Power of Decision, I always say it's one of my favorite books. It's by Raymond Charles Barker. And the second chapter is on indecision. And we talked about the intelligence factor, that you are not intelligent, but you are intelligence itself. Come on now. Intelligence itself. That's a whole different light and look to the subject. So I wanted to revisit that because that became part 2, because I said you really need to understand what that means. Not just being intelligent, but intelligence itself. And so when I was going through chapter 2, how about if I just get to all my things? It talks about indecision. And we had talked before about being in that middle place where you're choosing between, it could be 2 relatively great options, or they look identical, but not making a decision is actually a decision. But again, when you're able to tune in and tap in and turn inward, knowing your divine intelligence, knowing that you are intelligence itself, that gives you the freedom and the power to be. Just as Amonse was saying earlier with Pride Month, how much courage it takes to be. Without any permission given from any external factors, but that you yourself are owning up and deciding that I'm owning my bigness. I'm owning my voice. I'm owning my color. I'm owning my sexuality. Whatever it is that someone else is judging. It's like, first of all, when you have recognized and risen to the point that if they're judging, it's showing more about them than you, right? So when you can get to that point, there's a part in the second, I'm going to go ahead and put them on. It's called Adult. I know, but these are readers, and so I can't see distance-wise. That's why. But it's coming. Yep. Adult or child. This is one part. I'm going back. But this part landed in, and again, you will hear things repetitively, but it needs to land. So it says adult or child. To be an effective adult requires you to make decisions. If you are not going to make decisions and continue to falter through life, then you had better accept yourself as infantile. Come on now. I love Raymond Chalbaugh. He'd be taking the gloves off. He was like, look, you're going to have to deal with it. Face it and admit it to yourself. The height of your body and the weight or your date of birth have nothing to do with your mind and emotions. Paul, he's talking about in the Bible, wrote that when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. That's 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. He had accepted himself as an adult. His decisions were many, and they were one of the primary sources for the spread of the ideas of Jesus. So, again, to know that you have to make the decision, and the word decide has the word side in it, and it means to cut off, right? So to effectively make a decision means to cut off all other options, all other ways. But what I also loved is this was talking about there are times if you don't see the whole staircase, you don't see the next step. But as a child, we are afraid sometimes to make a decision because we're afraid of the outcome. We're afraid of the judgment. We're afraid to be wrong. We're afraid to, and so then we don't move forward. And so through that, while we're having this moment, you may take a moment and think in your life, what have I not made a decision on? Hold that. And if we are knowing our truth and knowing who and what we are, not just who, but what we are, that we have the power and the wherewithal that we are equipped to deal with everything that shows up. There's another part in this where it says, again, science, either he caught up with science, science caught up with him. It says the material world rearranges itself to thought. So again, we'll say, well, we don't see all of the possibilities. But we also know in this teaching, all the possibilities are available, regardless if you see it or not. What you are focusing on expands. That's science. That's law. So again, if we're going within and tapping in and knowing that we're in alignment, knowing that we are source itself, the expression of source, what we are choosing to experience, or to be open to say, I don't have to have that much control over it. Let me be free to be. You know how you're on the roller coaster ride, like sometimes you're coming out the tunnel, you don't even know what's next. But when you are clear and free to be, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay regardless. I'm going to be okay regardless because I am okay. I am intelligence itself. Come on, I am talking to myself right now. Sometimes there was a time you had to preach over yourself, speak over yourself, talk to yourself. I'm not just intelligent. I am intelligence itself. I am the full expression of source. The same source that made the plants outside, the galaxies, the universe, the stars. How could I be any less? How can you be any less? How can you be unless you decided to be? And source says yes. Again, indecision is a decision. That's powerful. Indecision is a decision. I am over here because it's all the technology. And there are things on my phone that I need to get to. So pause, please. And in this moment where we were thinking about something, it could be as small as laundry. I don't know. Whatever it is, everybody has a decision that they need to make. And I'm going to go within. I have major decisions I need to make. And a lot of times we're looking outside of ourselves for the answer, for the direction, for us to know how to navigate. And again, that's when we say, when we turn within to know that inner guidance, that inner voice for ourselves and hear it, it is plain. We don't need to go outside. It's like when we have a GPS system. And you put in the GPS to go to a place the first time and you're following it intently to get directions to where you're going. It says turn left, turn right. And then there are times that I don't even hear the voice anymore. I just ignore because I've gone this way. I know which way I'm going. And she's there. She's always talking. Mine is always on. She's talking. I realize I tune her out. And then there are times I miss something because now she's navigating me a different way. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. But because of the old voice and the old habits and I missed the turn because I wasn't staying in alignment, staying in with it, hearing the voice. How often are you looking at yourself? Are you not tuning in, staying in alignment so that you can hear the voice within? Because you are listening to the old voice, and the old voice said, a teacher in the 3rd grade to say you ain't gonna be nothing. The old lady down the block, that you just like your daddy. You heard me say this before. All those old stories and old GPS directions sometimes that those are different voices that can lead you astray. But the biggest part is turning within. Knowing that if you are intelligence itself, you have the capacity to regain and realign and get to your destination. But the clearest part is, in all things, for you to have a destination, you have to make a decision of where you're going. And so often we're being tossed to and fro because we want someone else to make a decision that you have the capacity to make. Some of us boldly right now want to have a new way of being in Charlotte, in the United States, in this world, in this space. But are you making the decision? Or are you waiting for someone else? You know, I voted this one in, or I did that, but what work are we doing within? Not to make this a political thing, but again, taking ownership over our own lives. Again, if someone could say with me, I invite us all to say, I am intelligence itself. Say, I am intelligence itself. Thank you, Spirit. If you can be with that for a moment, sit with that for a moment, take in a deep, loving breath, roll your shoulders back and release everything that no longer serves you in love and let it all roll away, knowing that I am intelligence itself, making intelligent decisions for me as source itself through me. And whatever shows up, I am equipped. I am equipped. And we give thanks for this knowing, for this truth. We give thanks for this collective energy because there's so much we can do together. When we're in a room like this and we can pour all of our love into this space, and we can stand on each other's shoulders and side by side, in front and back, and know that we're all together. All parts are larger than the whole. Or all the parts are larger than the whole. Something, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm knowing the truth of the oneness and one love and one life. So as we gather at the end of service and when we're in our circle to speak a word of love, speak a word of life, speak a word of light for yourself and others, because again, there's more that we can do together. And as we're preparing our hearts for this part of the service, when we get to give, and we get to give with excitement and love, and Terry Ann is going to come up with us. And again, as I was closing out, just to say, again, we are intelligence itself, and we have everything needed, required to make our decisions. And so it is.
Good afternoon. Please join me now in our conscious giving affirmation. Divine love moving through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the good in my life.
And now we're going to have our giving song, Divine Flow. And Dr. Kamal, can you help with Montse, please? Thank you. Brandon, can you turn on Divine Flow, please? Blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the good in my life. Love flows in, love flows out. That's what Awaken is all about. Love moving through my life. Peace and life, divine love moving through me. Blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the good in my life. Flow through me, flow through me. Let the blessings show through me. Divine love, divine love. Divine love, I give with joy. I give with peace. I give with love. And it flows right back to me. Love flows out. That's what Awaken is all about. Thank you, Spirit. Joy, peace, and light. Thank you. And for every heart that has given today, for those of you online who was choosing to give as well, we give thanks. We give thanks. And we're so excited that we get to participate in this law of circulation. And we're so appreciative, and we're knowing that we can't outdo the bigness of this law. We can't, so you can't outdo God, right? And so we're so grateful. We say yes, we say thanks, and we're open and receptive to all the good. All the good when it shows up as abundance, financial abundance, when it shows up as radiant health, when it shows up in our healthy, loving relationships, we give thanks. We say yes, Ashe and amen. And so it is. And thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kamal. Thank you.
Now it is time to take a breath, drop down into our heart space, that space of love, and that space of being enfolded. Last week, I had a beautiful gift from Spirit. I was given the gift of the most beautiful sunrise. A sunrise where the clouds, where the sun hasn't peeked through yet, but the clouds were that vibrant, deep shade of pink, letting me know and letting the world know that another day is being given to us. Another morning to recreate our lives. I was clear I was being given a day to recreate mine. To put my plans and my aspirations in a place where I was feeling comfortable and confident. And when I think back on that day, as I was thinking about it during the beginning of the service, I have that day. That day will never be taken from me, or the people that I shared that sunrise with. We can always go back. We can always see it. We can always feel it. We feel that joy in our hearts, watching Spirit put that forth for us so that we have time for reflection and to go into that space inside us that lets us see what's being given and what we are so grateful for. Grateful for that life, for that moment of joy, and that moment of love, and sometimes some laughter if it comes to us. It is a day to be grateful, as is every day, that Spirit gives us that moment. We don't always see it the same way, but when we look up into the sky and that sun is shining down on us, that is our time to be ourselves and spread love throughout the universe. And so it is.
Thank you, Terry Ann. That's beautiful. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. So that time goes by so fast. So here we are. We're about to close out. We're going to let our musicians do what they do. And again, I invite us all to get into a circle. For those who don't want to get into the circle, that is perfectly fine. You can be outside of the circle, holding space of love, of oneness. But we sing our new song. It's our meet and greet song again. And what I always encourage and invite us is to speak your name or someone's name into the circle that you would like to experience more love, to be more love. And it could be a country as well, because the words of the song says that there's one love, one life, one light shining brightly. So let someone have to do a double take when they walked by you this week. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Shining brightly, one love, one life. One life, one light, and we're shining brightly. One love, one life, one light. Thank you, Spirit. And we're shining brightly. One love, one light, one life. Shining brightly, one love, one life, one light, and we're shining brightly. You feel it? Thank you, Spirit. I feel the loving energy in this room moving through us. I'm speaking my own name today. Shari, Brittany, Kirsten, Corey, Julian, Gretchen, Tony, Scott. Shining brightly, one love, one life, one light, and we're shining brightly. Thank you, Spirit. Everyone create an amazing, fantastic week. Those of you online, we appreciate you. We're sending love and light to you as well. Thank you.